Alrighty, everybody. World of Warcraft's 20th anniversary celebration, reflections, and a look ahead. This is all from the Warcraft 30th anniversary direct that occurred today. This is the longest video we are going to be reacting to because World of Warcraft is the standalone longest lasting game for Warcraft franchise. Yes, there's Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, but really, come on, guys. World of Warcraft is the thing. That's where most of the direct went into, and that is what we're going to go ahead and start with today, is this video. I know pretty much all the updates that are going to come and what's getting released, but I haven't actually seen the direct, and I would like to check it out, just in case I've missed anything. Because I know all the main key points, but there might be little ones that I don't know about, which...
that you're here to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the game first came out in 2004, I remember Facebook had just launched. I'd been in the game industry for a handful of years when I picked up WoW, and I was in awe. Even when I was running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackled...
Oh, we know what goes on in there.
Including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount. I loved it. I still do, just like many of you. And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth in the early years and brought multiplayer gaming to the mainstream. That in turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. It still does 20 years later.
That's kind of cool, though. World of Warcraft 20 and Warcraft is 30. They timed that nice.
Together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
I would think it would be way more than that.
So many of you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game. Veterans from all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly to us. We feel it.
I always remember how I got into this game. Okay, they're going back to this story. So we've already reacted to
is live
this.
Now on Netflix, and a documentary called The Remarkable Life of Evelyn. Maud Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world. He suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Mott's and his roleplay guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world.
Now it makes so much more sense. It was an RP guild. I was like, a normal PvE guild would not have gotten this much view to it.
Stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program.
I feel like because it's an RP guild, it's more of like a connection.
A non-profit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
I still gotta cop the back and the pet.
That offers support to people just like Mott's. This little cutie.
I still gotta get this.
And he's available until January 6th.
I got time.
Inspired by the detective agency Mott's created for his busy roleplay life in Azeroth.
I wonder how that would have worked. No.
Right now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game.
Still alive. Got a couple things left.
Tier 2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world bosses, trading post items, rewards, and more with all that nostalgic flavor. In the War Within expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first chapter of the World Soul Saga.
4 minutes in, nothing new yet.
Of course, classic is always cooking, but this moment is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft and always have been. Stay tuned as we share what we are serving up for you. And thanks for making Azeroth a place you call home.
I cannot wait for Season of Discovery to be thrown in the trash. What else? Is there a server? There's hardcore and regular. Okay, never mind. Those are fine. Season of Discovery just needs to be thrown in the trash. Ideas were great. Everything was great. It's the way they executed it was bad.
What's coming up for WoW Classic?
I can't believe that after 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds on Tichondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads. Sorry about that.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to this incomparable legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic.
Well, I'm gonna say it now. Mr. Pandaria Classic's coming, and
I love how vocal and passionate
Classic's coming back.
Not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
But I'll speak more about it in a bit.
Swings. In Season of Discovery, we loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian. We're looking forward to the AQ war effort unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to bring to you. Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards. You know us well enough by now to know exactly how we'll mix it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era.
So next.
So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass. Now,
So, for Classic Season of Discovery, I don't hate it. It's just the fact that I am so far behind and have missed so much of it, I can't play it. It's beyond me at this point. That's why I want it thrown in the trash, because I hate seeing it on my Battle.net app.
Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary Firelands. You've undertaken difficult challenges, besting Ragnaros and his feet, and are hopefully a few steps closer to getting your very own Dragon.
That was the wrong Ragnaros, but okay.
I'm looking forward to bringing you the final phase of Cataclysm
Dragon Soul!
Hour of Twilight patch and Dragon Soul raid launch early next year. I know you Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next.
Mr. Pandaria, woo! Issue about this is I thought they would have stopped Classic and ended it after Cataclysm. The reason why I say that is because I thought they would have dipped in. They know Classic BC Waddle K, great. Cataclysm is like, I thought like that, okay, let's just see how far we can push this. And I thought they came out with Mr. Pandaria Remix to be like, we're not going to go to Classic Mr. Pandaria. But the fact that they're going to Mr. Pandaria freaking Classic, I'm not playing it. Well, first of all, I'm not playing Cataclysm Classic, so that's also why I'm not playing Mr. Pandaria Classic. But I just played fucking Mop in Remix. There's no difference.
But let's be honest, you know where we're going next.
No. I'm not, so, I'm sorry guys. If you want me to play Season of Discovery, no. If you want me to play Mr. Pandaria Classic, no. I can't wait for both of those to get thrown in the trash. But you'll see why in a bit, because there's more to Classic than just this. But Mr. Pandaria Classic is stupid. We just had MLP Remix, like, seriously. Like, we've experienced all of this that you're watching. Like, in a quicker form, but still, it's the same thing. So the fact that they're releasing this is kind of weird to me. Also, I think there's way too many versions of Classic right now. So Season of Discovery definitely has to go. Mr. Pandaria Classic should have been gone. Shouldn't have been a thing.
The Classic team is proud to announce that Mists of Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer. With its legendary class design and incredible raids and dungeons set amongst a gorgeous environment. And
Oh, we know, bro. We just played this like
soundtrack. We'll be
a month ago.
back to experience all that Pandaria has to offer together.
How far are they gonna take this classic shit? I know there's a 20th anniversary of Classic coming up, so
super exciting for
we'll
all
get
of
to that.
us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know we spend some time on the internet, and we've heard some of you out there. You want something fresh.
This part, I thought, is where they were gonna go. Now, I thought they were gonna do like a Season of Discovery, but not as like out there. I thought they were gonna do like a Classic Plus type of vibe, but they're bringing back Classic again. Classic is making a return, and they're gonna redo the whole Classic thing again. I'm just upset that how fast they're gonna release patches and raids. They're gonna do they're making the same mistake that they did with Classic, not the vanilla Classic. I'm talking about the new Classic. The one that's Cataclysm right now when it was Classic in 2019. So we have, bear with me, Classic that is currently Cataclysm that will be Mists of Pandaria. We have Classic that is Season of Discovery. Those two, current Cataclysm to Mists of Pandaria is the current Classic. I get it. It is what it is. I'm not saying to remove that because people are playing it. I don't know about when Mists of Pandaria Classic comes out though because of this, but it is what it is. So, MOP Classic to Cataclysm Classic, okay. I mean, Cataclysm Classic to MOP Classic, okay. Season of Discovery, get the fuck out. Naxxramas, couple months, boom. Just throw it in the trash, delete it. We don't need it anymore. Now we're getting fresh Classic servers. I will guarantee you, your boy's playing them. There will be self-found mode on these new servers. I will definitely be utilizing self-found mode. And they will also have hardcore fresh servers as well. I don't know what they're going to do with current hardcore servers.
Which is why
But yeah.
we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the Classic experience. All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually,
A week.
soon. These realms will be going live next
A week.
on November 21st, but you won't have to rush to level 60. Classic is all about the journey after all. As we've made a change, and our first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
No, it's like fucking 2 weeks, you dumb
All
cunt.
flavors, PvP, normal PvE, and for the very first time,
Hardcore.
which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
So for those of you that have been tuning into my Classic series, I'm scrapping them all. I'm starting fresh with this. Just to give you a heads up, I'm putting it out there right now. I will be playing this. This is a game that I've been waiting to actually get back into Classic. This is my cue to freaking go. So we have 3 versions of Classic now. Canada MOP, Season of Discovery, and then actual Classic, which is the 20th Anniversary Classic. With that one, it also includes Hardcore. So I don't know what they're going to do with the current Hardcore, but yeah.
If you missed out on jumping into WoW Classic,
I will also be playing this on self-found Hardcore to give me the most difficult difficulty I can get. If I die, I will eventually just go do regular Classic and try to catch up and play it.
And yes,
Okay, so 2025 roadmap. So Autumn. Right now, we got Firelands Raid, Elemental Rune Dungeons, and Legendary Staff. That's for Cataclysm Classic. In the winter, Hour of Twilight's coming out very soon. Dragon Soul Raid, Caverns of Time Dungeons, Elemental Rune Dungeons, Bada Boom Bada Bang Spring. Mists of Pandaria Classic will launch. For the summer, you get the pre-patch, Theramore's Fall, Pandaren playable, Monk playable. And then... Oh! Spring Mists of Pandaria Classic will launch, but it won't actually start till summer. Autumn launch is for the actual MOP Classic. Campaign story, raids, dungeons, other updates, and then winter and spring, nothing yet. So, Classic WoW, currently Firelands, then Hour of Twilight for Cataclysm, and then Mists of Pandaria from there. We then have Classic, which is the 20th anniversary. So, launch is next week, 1 to 60. Phase 1, Molten Core Onyxia, also kind of part winter. Phase 2, Ruins of Dire Maul, will be kind of winter, spring. Please just don't make these so quick. They're going to 6 phases within less than a year. Like 8 months of 6 phases. And then Burning Crusade Classic comes back out. So they're going to redo Classic. So just end it on Mists of Pandaria. And then remove those servers and say fuck it. And then 20th Anniversary Edition is the way to go. And then we have Season of Discovery. Which looks like they're going to be... well, it is going to be phased out after Phase 7. So they're going to finish it, but... they'll eventually remove it.
To announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
Alright, so that's my classic. That's my classic series. I gotta go. I gotta play it.
Launching these servers close to the exact date World of Warcraft came out 20 years ago, alongside all the work we're doing for Season of Discovery, Cataclysm Classic, and Mists of Pandaria Classic means so much to us. We love this game, and we love the community that has made Classic.
It's just gonna split the community up so much more. I hate it.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you.
But I feel like Classic 20th Anniversary or Classic's gonna get more of the player base. That's what people want to play, if I'm being honest with you. So, great updates. It's just...
everyone, we're in the middle of such an incredible moment.
It's just too much.
in Warcraft.
But I like it.
The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of the War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts,
What about all of it?
playing or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life. So, let's talk about what's coming up for World of Warcraft, starting with what's on the horizon. We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms.
I believe January is when this comes out.
Next month, and it has something for everyone.
Never
On
mind.
the front, this update includes epilogue quest lines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this
Yay.
time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear renown track. Also making a return will be the latest iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update.
I have to redo my Winter Veil guide. Oh
Invested in
no.
the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen and available today.
Oh, that's what that was. I'm not watching them. No.
So, I know many
Okay.
of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xal'atath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion.
Struggling to breathe. I don't know why.
The capital of the Goblins' trade empire.
Undermine.
Our name for the 11.1 patch is Undermined with
Oh.
a D. Now this is a city unlike any city we've seen before
My bad.
in World of Warcraft.
I left out the
It is a
D.
testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn more about goblin culture than ever before. What's important to them, what problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions.
If this is not an engineering epic patch, I'm gonna be
Whole lot of
pissed.
explosions. You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the 4 major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company.
You will align
That's
with a group of
That right there, my friends, is going to be Season 2's Delve Mail. Just wait and see.
with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft. Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving.
Gran
which is just as
Turismo.
well, because this car travels much faster
In the Undermine.
ground mounts.
Let's
You can
go.
also further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip or do you want to drift more? Do you want more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed? That's up to you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life 400
That's kinda
miles
cool.
at a time.
That's kind of cool.
We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of goblins from blowing a dam that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately
Waterworks.
available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally, in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode.
No.
For Azeroth.
No.
Continuing
hated
to
it.
build upon one of our favorite
No.
spots in the War Within. This new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating new variations on the existing delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zekvir, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid.
That's cool.
Undermine coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance that also hides the dark secrets of its owner, the one and only Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city.
I'm glad they're doing that. They're bringing out a lot of new maps. But what does this have to do with Xal'atath? This just seems like some goblin
You may be
vibes.
wondering how Xal'atath fits into all of this.
Thank you.
Goblin politics relate to the
Eon,
fate of World Soul.
you're a real one. I love you.
Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead.
Of course.
And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the
Okay, so Siren in the Winter. Supposedly, it's December that we're getting this release because it includes Wintervale, so that's coming pretty soon. I got a lot of stuff that I need to get going. Plunderstorm will get released. Undermined 11.1 looking like towards the end of winter. 11.1.5, which is spring. New content Nightfall. Horrific Visions Revisited. Oh no. Children's Week update. Fuck me. I am redoing all of my guides again and I'm hating it. 11.1.7 Story and Quest. New content and system updates. Turbulent Timeways again? Okay. I think they're doing this a bit too much now. 11.2 Summer. New world events, new dungeon, new raid, new open. Okay, it's just new everything. Expansion reveal for Midnight. 11.2.5 new content system updates, 21st anniversary. 11.2.7 story and quest, new content and system updates, and then there's a little thing at the end which I'm assuming is going to be pre-patched to Midnight and more.
next year. Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players.
Alright. Can't hate. I mean, we're just at the beginning of an expansion and content is coming out, so
We're reflecting on these past 20
I just
years
have a lot of
with
work to do.
gratitude as we lay the foundations upon which to build.
And I hope you
the
guys
next
bear with
chapter.
me in getting it
On
done.
behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does have one more thing to share with you.
No. Based off of this picture alone, hold the freaking phone. Is that Onyxia's head? I don't think it is, but it might be. This is fucking in-game housing. Because those are trophies. Because they look similar to garrison trophies. In-game housing, no? It is, isn't it? I'm assuming it is. Because those were garrison-looking trophies. Your next adventure begins at home. Yep. And we're getting in-game housing. I think that's going to be in midnight. That's cool. So we do have to wait until the next expansion. But we are getting in-game housing, so I can't hate.